Picture this. A virus so sneaky it has the DNA of birds, pigs, and humans all mashed together. Sounds like something from a sci-fi movie, right? But what if I told you this wasn't fiction, and it caused a global pandemic? Today, we're diving deep into the wild story of H1N1, also known as the swine flu. So, how did this whole thing even start? Our story begins in the spring of 2009. Imagine a normal day. Suddenly, reports start trickling in from Mexico about a new, mysterious flu. It wasn't your typical seasonal bug. This one was different. It was a brand new strain of the H1N1 influenza virus. Now, H1N1 wasn't new. A version of it caused the infamous 1918 Spanish flu, but this 2009 version was a remix, a genetic cocktail that our immune systems had never seen before. Think of it like this. Your body's immune system is a bouncer at a nightclub. It has a list of troublemakers it knows to keep out, but H1N1 showed up with a clever disguise. A mix of pig, bird, and human flu genes. The bouncer was like, you look kind of familiar, but I'll let you in. And just like that, the virus was inside, ready to party and invite all its friends. Within weeks, this party crasher went global. It jumped from Mexico to the United States, then to Canada, Spain, and the UK. It was a world traveler, catching flights faster than a tourist on a budget. By June 2009, the World Health Organization was like, okay, this is serious, and officially declared the first influenza pandemic of the 21st century. The world collectively held its breath. So what happened when this virus got into your body? It was like any other flu, but on steroids for some people. It would enter your respiratory system, latch onto cells in your nose, throat, and lungs, and start making copies of itself. This would trigger your immune system to fight back, causing all the classic symptoms: fever, cough, sore throat, body aches, chills, and fatigue. For most people, it was a rough week or two, and then they recovered. But here's where it got scary. Unlike seasonal flu, which usually hits the elderly the hardest, this new H1N1 had a strange preference. It was disproportionately affecting younger, healthier people, including children and pregnant women. It was like a villain that targeted the unexpected heroes of our story. This was the peak of the panic. Hospitals saw a surge in young patients with severe respiratory distress. The world was on high alert. Let's talk numbers, because they really paint a picture. The CDC estimates that from April 2009 to April 2010, there were nearly 61 million cases in the United States alone. Globally, it's estimated that H1N1 infected between 11% and 21% of the world's population. That's over 1 billion people. While the initial death toll reports were alarming, later studies confirmed a range of 150,000 to 575,000 deaths worldwide. Every single one of those numbers was a person, a family, a story cut short. But then, the tide began to turn. Scientists and health professionals around the globe went into overdrive. They worked at a record-breaking pace to develop a vaccine. By the fall of 2009, the first doses were rolling out. It was a massive global effort of science, manufacturing, and logistics. This vaccine was our superhero cape, giving our immune systems the intel they needed to recognize and fight off the H1N1 invader. By August 2010, the WHO declared the pandemic was over. The H1N1 virus didn't just disappear, though it kind of calmed down and joined the rotation of regular seasonal flu viruses that we deal with every year. Our collective immunity, built from both infection and vaccination, had tamed the beast. The 2009 H1N1 pandemic was a huge wake-up call for the world. It tested our global health systems, our scientific response, and our ability to communicate and cooperate in a crisis. It taught us valuable lessons that became crucial when we faced an even bigger challenge just a decade later. It's a powerful reminder of how interconnected our world is, and how a tiny, invisible virus can change everything. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this story interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the events that shaped our world. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.